Hello YouTubers, I hope you're about to enjoy it. So today's another ranking sorting tier list thing. We did it on hand traps this time. Okay, I hope you will enjoy it and subscribe and watch all. Now hand traps, they were sort of not always good to begin with. So what I'm meaning is there was not really good hand trap until I'll say the Crow was sort of the first sort of good hand trap. Up, and it's cards you can play from your hand. You can stop opponents doing stuff. So that's what they call hand trap. But it really started with the Crow game, and it got better over time. And now they're everywhere pretty much. So that's what's sort of quite good. But we're gonna start with Ash Blossom and Joyous Sprint. The best hand trap. It's a staple in every single deck. Look, it's what makes the Soul Burner Strike deck still £10 today. Yep, because the one card's still £10 because it's a common, and that's still the same play everywhere, which is really good and really powerful. Yeah, and this will go up here. I reckon it's very good and it's very powerful. It does what it needs to do. Okay. Next is Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. It's always been a good card. It's pretty much the same situation as DD Crow, okay? And what I mean by the same situation as DD Crow is you can play at the same timing as DD Crow, so you can play at similar time. So you can play this and stop the drive from coming out, so that's why it's good now. But it comes in an hour and in, an hour and in. So I always say this card's good, but it always comes in now. Yeah. Winter cherries. So enjoy spring winter cherries. So winter cherries is one of those cards. It's not good now. It's only good to me when there's when it's a mirror match, or when the format's basically the same decks. So it's basically a mirror match. When it's a spiral, it's a tier 0 format. This card's only good to come in when it's that format. Okay, when it's that format, it's really good. But you got to remember, if you're gonna play this card, you got to always play a certain card in your extra. So it's okay most of the time, but never comes up. DD Crow, we said about this with this. Yep. Red Reboot. It's gone down to 1. It used to be 3. I love Red Reboot when it was at 3 because I could just hit on any trap that was threatening me and just go BAM! Yeah. I don't care if I lose 4,000. I'm just going to play it and stop you using traps for the rest of the turn. Now, it's not so good because it's limited at 1. So, it's still good. I think it will have its time. It's just got levels that the trap decks can focus a bit more there. Trigodia. Now, Trigodia used to be very good back in the day. It used to stop attacks and stuff like that, and special summon itself and make it level 4 and take post monsters if that came up. It used to be really good back in the day, but now it's not so much. Ghost Mansion and the Winton Dog. This card had potential to stop FTKs and stuff, because it can just keep gaining life and stuff, but there was ways to play around it. If they were smart, people can just not, and they could lose 2,000, which is really nice. That's why this card also play. Draw an Opera. You know when Draw an Opera sees play, there's a raw drop. If there's too much searching or too much adding, drawing. Draw an Opera comes in to stop the searching. Yep, it comes in literally to stop it altogether. Yep, because it is that good. It is that good, and it is that good. When it comes in, it's that good for it. And it's always been like that with this card. It's really good and really powerful. Equally matched, blows people away. It's a hand trap. It plays opponents. Of course, it's a proper hand trap. And this card's always going to be good. It's always good. You always want this card going second, but I always think this card's going to be good. Yep. Battle Fader, not so good now. Battle Fader is the same issue with Trigoria. Look, it was good even in one format in 2016. It was very good and very powerful. But now, not so much. Now, not so much. 5-Strike Gamma is always going to be good. It sucks when you have the driver and the gamma in the same hand. At the end of the day, it's very good and very powerful. In some cases, better than Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. Yep, which is good. Which is good most of the time. Next is no material. Yeah, no material. This card has not seen play for ages. Overtira was one of those cards. It got really hyped up. Okay, it got really hyped because everyone was, whoa, okay, I can just take the extra monster and you can't use that too. You basically stop link summon, and you did. Okay, for a turn. But there was an issue. It was a timing. So the problem was this card did not have time to take its prime. So the problem was it came in. People were thinking this card was good, and they were using it for a bit for most decks. Then suddenly Master Roll 5 and no one's not playing because they can just summon not in the X monster zone, so it doesn't really matter, which is a shame. But it will come good again eventually. It will come good eventually. Honest is always was very good to begin with. Now what's funny is there's a Dark Honest version. It's a little bit too late, the Dark Honest, but this card is still Honest is still good, but it won't see currently any play I think anytime soon, but it's still good because it always comes in that surprise, yep, which is cool. Chaos Hunter is good when it's a banished format, like Artifact Lancia. This card is good when it comes out, like, oh shit, there's a big monster on the field. Yeah, this card's good, but it's okay most of the time. In Perm, one of the best cards is a hand trap, bubble hand trap these negates. It's a better version of Vet Veya. You can use it on either player's turn, which is excellent. It gets you all ready for the next one. Yep. Artifact Lance is always good because of banishing, and we in that sort of format with Virtual World or any banished deck. It's in the format. This card's always good because they play. So, put in this situation here, Skullmaster is the same as these two, but slightly better in some situations because it negates it. Well, it's in the same situation as Ghost Bell. Yeah, but it's slightly bit better because you can normal summon it, but it's in the same belt. And then we got Ghosts, Haunted, and Mountain. Yeah, so every time, so this one's not seen play. It got hype because of it's not so good. It's just another effect fader. So I think this card will see play, just another effect fader, but it just doesn't come up yet. But I think you will see play eventually. Ibira is excellent. It stops combo decks. Now combo decks have to really think when to play. Okay. Do they want to go over 5 and get a beer road, or do they want to make a negation and not get a beer road? So there's that, which is really crazy. So you got to really think what's going to happen with it, which is cool. Ghost Ogre and Rabbit. Okay, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is currently not seeing much play, but it always sort of fades out and fades in. Okay, so one time it will see play. Okay, one time it won't. Okay, so I think this card's good, but it has not seen play for ages. But I still think it's good. Saranta, the original hand trap app. Basically, no one never will summon this card. As much as you would try to summon this, you would never summon this card. Okay, it's quite simple. You'll never summon it. You use its weird effect to stop target effect, which is really good about this card. But I think you will never be able to summon it eventually. Okay. Dementia Shifter. Dementia Shifter has always been good. Dementia Shifter has always been good. For vanishing deck, it's excellent and stops opponents. So when I play a certain deck, I try and play against this. I just try and max out my combo, and then I don't do anything else. Yeah, because this card's one of those cards is very easy to play around. That's the problem. If you have a certain deck, can play around this. It's very good. Yep. Next, we've got 3 cards left. We've got Fantastic. Hey, Fantastic is currently not seeing much play because now you don't need to summon links in them. You don't need to summon a link first in the extra monster zone. So Fantastic has not seen much play recently. As a new Fantastic card, I think might be slightly better, but this card, Fantastic, won't see much play. It sees play now and then, but it's not as good as it used to be, I reckon. So it's sort of still good, but not good enough. I'm going to change that to here too. Typhoon. Typhoon's very good. It's a good hand trap because it gets rid of 2 face-up back rows. So this card's pretty good when you're in the right situation. It's pretty good, which you need it to set up with, which is pretty cool. Oh, but it doesn't come up that often. Usually when you see this card side, you know it's a pendulum-based deck because they always have 2 face-up cards. So good. And now we come to the final card, the best hand trap of the entire time. The one side all the craze with the hand traps is a Vet Vader. Yep, Vet Vader was the first proper hand trap, and it sees plays now and then. Sometimes it sees plays now, not really now, but sometimes it sees plays now and then. Still very good. Vet Vader. It's always been good. It's always been good. Good. It's not seeing any play now, so it's going around, but it will see play again. Yeah, and that's the tier list for hand traps for February 2021. Yep, and it's what you expect from me. I don't change my hand traps very much. I like what I'm playing at the moment, so things. And so I hope you enjoyed what I'm about to show today. And subscribe. I've shared on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yes, I'm on Twitter. I'm having a coronavirus test soon, so I don't know when I'm having the test, but I got offered by the University of London, which is really good. So, my dad's had the vaccine, so that's good. There's some things coming out, so hope you keep safe, wash your hands, and keep safe. Do the rules, be safe and stuff like that. And then there's stuff coming out this week. That quest is coming up, so that's good. So I hope you enjoyed today, and subscribe and watch all, and see you all next time. Later, everybody.